Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So, my recruiter got a hold of me yesterday. I think it was yesterday, and told me that the Morale waiver that she submitted for me came back. Basically, kind of came back where they just like, we just need some more information about what happened. But luckily, as soon as that happened, a prosecuting attorney that dealt with that case sent her a letter saying that the person that filed the charges against me recanted their statement, which basically means to them, also based on my statement, that the person wasn't telling the truth and was afraid to make testify in court because of the issues that come with lying under oath. So that's going to help me out a lot. So she resubmitted that stuff to OOJ. So we're going to have to see what happens with that. But I am very hopeful. She said that she should be getting back to me sometime either by the end of this week or this coming Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully, it's good news. So my fingers are crossed. I've been praying about it, and I'm really excited about, going in the Navy. As long as everything works out, I believe that it will. She didn't say much more than that. So any of you that are dealing with stuff similar to me. So basically what happened, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the story. If you haven't watched any of my previous videos where I kind of touched on it, I was dating a girl, caught her doing drugs, and they were legal. I mean, she was prescribed it, but she was really messed up on it. She fell over in my dining room, and I heard her fall. And so I got out of bed because I heard my daughter talking. My daughter was 2 at the time. So it must have woke my daughter up. So she got out of bed and was helping this girl pick up her pills off the floor. Like, it was heartbreaking seeing my daughter just wanting to help somebody. Didn't know what was going on, but picking up this girl's pills off the floor and putting them in the bottle for her. So I got my daughter basically and was holding her, and told her it was time for her to go back to bed, that I would take care of everything, and I told her that I appreciate her helping. And I got the girl in bed, and she got help to get changed, and she ended up urinating in the bed. So that night I slept on the couch and was thinking about it all night. I was like, I'm just gonna have to just kick her out, So that's what I did. I told her that she was gonna have to leave, that I was dealing with stuff like that, and she kind of went nuts about it. She was upset. She wanted a bunch of my late wife's clothing and stuff like that, which was really weird. Which she did try taking some. I ended up getting it back. In that whole process of me trying to make her leave, I was holding her glasses, and I told her that I'd give them back to her as soon as she started helping me pack her stuff. She grabbed them. They broke. I went to jail for 6 days for destruction of property. And during that point in time, there was a court date that was set up. I got out of jail on a own recognizance bond, which basically means that they trust me they trust me to show up for court, which I did, but it was dismissed because the girl realized that she was wrong, and that she didn't feel comfortable lying in court to further charges against me. She told the police that I pushed her into a wall, or through. Actually, she told them that I pushed her through a wall. But they seen the inside of my house. They knew nothing was damaged. There was no signs of any type of physical altercation because there was none. So if you are going through something similar to this, where you had a domestic charge, as long as the charge was dropped because the person that filed it against you dropped charges, or they dropped charges for... basically, if charges are dropped against you because you plead to a lower plea, you can't get in the military. If charges are dropped against you because you pay some fines and stuff to get them expunged, you can't get in. If the charges are dropped against you because of basically any other reason besides the person dropping the charges themselves, before you're actually convicted of them, you can't get in. Basically, I got super lucky and never got convicted of them. They literally got dropped because the girl called court and was like, hey, I was really high and drunk and I don't remember what happened or know why I said that stuff. So they dropped the charges. So I believe that everything's going to work out for me. And for any of you who are dealing with something that's super similar and where the charges were dropped in the same manner, I think that you'll be okay. My recruiter was talking about a similar thing that happened with another recruit from a neighboring Navy recruiting office, and that they just had the girl write a letter stating that the statements that she made initially were false, and that person made it right in. Now, obviously, I don't have any communication with this girl anymore and have no way to really get a hold of her. I mean, I could if I really tried, I'm sure, but I don't know if she'd even cooperate, and that's okay. I wrote a statement explaining everything that happened, which is basically if you write a handwritten statement for the military to be submitted for MEPS or military processing, is pretty much considered an affidavit, which means that if you're lying, you can get in a lot of trouble. So they take all those statements seriously, and it does help you in the way that you word your statement also. So I let them know what happened, and that that I, at no point did I physically harm her or become aggressive with her. And my also recruiter helped me to make sure that I said things in a way that were the best sounding, that would help you out the best, or to word things where it's more understandable for the person that will be reading it. So don't be afraid to ask your recruiter for help composing your statement. Anyways, I appreciate y'all watching. I hope this helped y'all a lot. It is deer season here in Northeast Missouri, as it is in a lot of other states and also other parts of Missouri. So stay tuned for extra stuff I have going on with that. I did some classic deer mounts recently. So if y'all are interested in that stuff, obviously a lot of people enlisting in the military might be, but they also might not be. So anyways, I thank y'all for tuning in and sticking around for this process. It's been long. It's been almost more than 7 months now that I've been in this process. It might be actually be going on 8 months, and I'm 33 years old. So I'll keep y'all updated. I appreciate all y'all support. God bless every single one of you. Jesus loves you, and I will, y'all see me on here some more, because this is my channel. Bye-bye.